Machiavelli's political thought, unveiling the realpolitik of governance. Niccolò Machiavelli, the Italian Renaissance political philosopher, left an indelible mark on the understanding of politics and power dynamics. His works, including The Prince and Discourses on Livy, offer a unique perspective that challenges conventional notions of morality and ethics in political affairs. Machiavelli's political thought, characterized by pragmatism and a focus on the realities of governance, provides a comprehensive framework for understanding the exercise of power and leadership. Realism and pragmatism. At the heart of Machiavelli's political thought lies his realism and pragmatism. He rejected the idealistic approach of many political philosophers before him and instead emphasized the need to understand politics as it truly operates. Machiavelli believed that rulers should prioritize the stability and security of the state, even if it meant making difficult and morally questionable decisions. The primacy of power. Machiavelli famously asserted that it is better to be feared than loved. This dictum reflects his belief in the importance of power and control in political leadership. He argued that rulers must be willing to use force, manipulation, and cunning to achieve their objectives and maintain their authority. Machiavelli's focus on power dynamics highlights the pragmatic nature of political decision-making. The role of virtue. Machiavelli introduced the concept of virtue, which he defined as a combination of skill, cunning, and strength. In his view, successful rulers exhibit virtue by adapting to changing circumstances, making strategic decisions, and exercising authority effectively. Virtue contrasts with traditional notions of moral virtue, as it is concerned with achieving political goals rather than adhering to ethical principles. The separation of ethics and politics. Machiavelli's most controversial aspect is his separation of ethics from politics. He argued that rulers must be willing to set aside traditional moral constraints if they are to secure the interests of the state. This idea, encapsulated in phrases like "the ends justify the means," challenges the idea that rulers should always act in accordance with moral principles. The state's interests above all. Machiavelli advocated for the primacy of the state's interests over individual or ethical considerations. He believed that rulers should prioritize the stability, security, and expansion of the state, even if it required sacrificing personal morality. This approach aligns with Machiavelli's belief in the necessity of strong and capable leaders to guide the state's affairs. Human nature and political realities. Machiavelli's understanding of human nature was rooted in a pragmatic assessment of human behavior. He recognized that humans are motivated by self-interest, ambition, and a desire for power. His political thought takes into account these characteristics, shaping his recommendations for effective governance and statecraft. Legacy and modern relevance. Machiavelli's political thought has left a lasting impact on political philosophy and practice. His emphasis on power, pragmatism, and the separation of ethics and politics has resonated through the centuries, influencing the strategies of leaders and policymakers. While his ideas have often been criticized for their perceived cynicism, they continue to provoke thought and debate about the nature of politics and leadership. In conclusion, Machiavelli's political thought challenges us to grapple with the complexities of governance, power, and morality. His focus on realism, pragmatism, and the strategic exercise of power has shaped our understanding of political leadership and decision-making. While controversial and provocative, Machiavelli's insights remind us of the intricate balance between idealism and practicality in the realm of politics. Machiavelli